Hollywood trilogy starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. Well, full of enough time, travel, and plot twists to give any moviegoer a headache.
Such a great movie. I loved it. The first film, of course, debuted back in 1985 when Marty McFly traveled to the past to save his parents' marriage. But it was the sequel, Back to the Future 2, released back in 1989, that really explored the future, in this case, the year 2015.
Yes, 2015. So now, 26 years later, we're about to turn the calendar to that very year, and Andrew Hasbun finds out how much Hollywood got right.
Marty! You've got to come back with me. Where? Back to the future.
No conversation about Back to the Future 2 can start without first discussing flying cars. In the film, flying cars are everywhere, but today, not so much. There have been a few flirtations with flying cars, like the transition seen here in a YouTube post seen by thousands hoping the flying car will be theirs someday. But not so fast, says Arizona State theoretical physicist Lawrence Krauss.
I think people forget who are trying to create science fiction is not only how difficult but how dangerous much of the technology they envision is. As you probably know now with drones, there's already this big uproar about just sending some drones in the air and what the FAA might do. Can you imagine if anyone could fly?
So for the flying car prediction, a clean miss.
Hoverboard.
In the movie, the 2015 Marty McFly hops on a hoverboard to run from Biff's evil toadies. In the real world, hoverboards can be ridden only on special surfaces like this Hendo hoverboard. As for replacing skateboards like these, not likely.
Happily, I don't see hoverboards. At Arizona State University, I have to avoid skateboards a lot. I'm really happy I only have to look on the ground to avoid them. If I had to worry about the air as well, I'm not sure I'd leave my office.
Okay, so far the movie is 0 for 2, but it comes closer on some other predictions, like the thumbprint lock to get into Marty McFly's house. You can now unlock your iPhone the same way. And the Nike Power Lace high tops Marty wears in the movie?
Power laces, all right.
In its YouTube video, Nike announced it's selling Power Laced high tops this year. But probably the most controversial prediction in the film is time travel itself.
2015? You mean we're in the future?
The good news is we can't, given the laws of physics, say that time travel is impossible.
While a flux capacitor-equipped DeLorean powered by Mr. Fusion might be a little bit of a stretch.
Probably is impossible, given the laws of physics, to travel back in time, but it's an open question. So there's still hope one day that you and I can repeat this interview and do it better.
I'm Andrew Hasbun, Fox 10 News.
It's a good, I like that. Well, thank goodness a bottle of Pepsi doesn't cost $50 like it did in the movie, but there is hope for Cubs fans. Marty McFly did see a video hologram reporting that the Cubs won the 2015 World Series.
Maybe that'll...